You've probably heard stories about people babbling in their sleep, saying things out loud while completely knocked out and having no recollection of it the next morning. It's one of those bizarre human behaviors that leave us scratching our heads, wondering why in the world it happens. We all know sleep talking can be downright hilarious, and sometimes even borderline nonsensical. But what causes it? And what kinds of things do we actually say in our slumber? Let's dive into this curious phenomenon and explore the science behind sleep talking. What is sleep talking? Studies have revealed that around 2/3 of the population has talked in their sleep at some point in their lives. That's a huge chunk of people muttering, mumbling, or even holding entire conversations while they're out cold. Sleep talking, or as scientists like to call it somniloquy, can happen during any phase of sleep, and it's often as random as a nonsensical dream. Most of the time, it involves a few random words or noises that come out of your mouth, leaving listeners confused and wondering if you're still in the land of the living. But hold on, every once in a while, someone might go beyond the typical blah blah and engage in a full-fledged conversation while sleeping. Imagine chatting away with a loved one, unaware you're still tucked under the covers, sound asleep. The real question, though, is what makes this happen? A motor breakthrough. What's really going on? Now, before you go all Sherlock Holmes on the situation, it's essential to know that sleep talking is often a reaction to something happening in your dreams. This phenomenon is known as a motor breakthrough. Basically, it's when your mouth and vocal cords accidentally speak the words you're saying in your dream out loud while you're asleep. Imagine being in a dream where you're talking to a friend, and your brain decides to make it a reality by giving your vocal cords a little workout while you snooze. Motor breakthroughs usually happen when something in your dream gets your attention enough that you need to verbally react. This is also why sleep talking can be unpredictable. It's based on what's happening in the dream world. Some people might even find themselves arguing or answering questions while fast asleep, making it sound like they're having a real conversation without realizing it. Another common moment when sleep talking tends to occur is during transitions between the various stages of sleep. You know, when you're moving from one sleep phase to the next, and your brain is trying to figure out what's going on. During these brief moments of waking and drifting back into sleep, you might briefly become half awake, which is a prime time for sleep talking to slip in. It's like your brain is having a conversation with itself, and your mouth is more than happy to join in. The mystery behind why it happens. So, here's where it gets a little less clear. While there's plenty of data and studies on sleep behavior, the exact cause of sleep talking is still somewhat of a mystery. Unlike other sleep disorders like sleepwalking, which have a more defined cause and treatment, sleep talking isn't considered to pose any real danger. There's no immediate harm or health risk associated with muttering in your sleep, unless, of course, you're accidentally talking in your sleep during an important meeting, which, let's be honest, might raise a few eyebrows. Doctors don't officially classify sleep talking as a disorder, so there's far less research and interest in investigating why exactly it happens. Since it's harmless, it doesn't exactly warrant the same level of attention that other sleep disorders do. But despite the lack of hard answers, researchers have provided a few helpful insights into what's going on in your head when you sleep talk. Sleep talking, nonsense or secret confession? Rest assured, if you're worried about accidentally spilling your deepest, darkest secrets to the world while you sleep, there's no need to fear. The random things that come out of your mouth when you're asleep don't have any deep, hidden meanings. Researchers who have studied sleep talking have found that there's no direct connection between a person's waking memories and the strange things they say while sleeping. So that wild rant about your childhood pet, or that random string of gibberish, just random sounds your brain decided to throw out while you're off in dreamland. Interestingly, sleep talking is rarely linked to anything from your real life, so you won't accidentally reveal anything about your personal secrets or go on a tirade about your crush. That said, it's not uncommon for some sleep talkers to blurt out some pretty hilarious or ridiculous phrases, like I'm going to eat a sandwich, or but the penguin can't fly. It's the perfect mixture of randomness and pure comedy. So next time you hear someone chattering in their sleep, don't worry too much about what they're saying. They're likely just entertaining themselves in the dream world, with no deeper connection to what's happening in their waking life. Common causes of sleep talking. While there's no definitive cause for sleep talking, several factors can increase the likelihood of becoming a sleep talker. Stress and anxiety are common triggers. When you're feeling particularly tense, your subconscious may manifest this through sleep talking. Under pressure or unease, your brain creates all sorts of dialogue in your dreams, and sometimes your mouth just can't resist speaking it out loud. Sleep disorders, such as sleep apnea or night terrors, are another culprit. These conditions often disrupt your sleep cycles, which can lead to moments of motor breakthrough during transitions between different stages of sleep. Illness or fever can also be a factor, as your body and brain work overtime to recover, causing heightened awareness that may result in more frequent sleep talking. Genetics play a role too. If sleep talking runs in your family, you're more likely to talk in your sleep. Lastly, medications and alcohol can interfere with your normal sleep cycle, leading to increased sleep talking. Ever woken up after a wild night out, only to find you've muttered something bizarre like mysterious walrus? That's likely the effect of alcohol messing with your sleep stages. The light-hearted side of sleep talking. While sleep talking may be a mystery, it's undeniably entertaining for anyone who has the privilege of witnessing it. Whether it's a roommate, family member, or partner, hearing someone speak while completely unaware can lead to some hilarious moments. Imagine waking up to someone asking, "Who ate my cookies?" or yelling, "The cow is in the fridge." It's these random and often nonsensical phrases that make sleep talking such a joy to listen to. The absurdity of it all can leave you in stitches as you try to figure out where these wild ideas are coming from. Some sleep talkers take it to the next level, having full conversations in their sleep, responding to questions or making statements as if they're fully awake. The best part: the performers have no idea they're putting on a show for the audience. It's like an impromptu comedy show, with the dreamer oblivious to their starring role. You can imagine the confusion when someone responds to a question about dinner with, "I'm a penguin," or claims, "I left the oven on in the jungle." These moments are pure gold, and those who witness them can't help but laugh at the randomness of it all. So next time you hear someone sleep talking, enjoy the spontaneous humor. It's one of the quirkiest, most entertaining human behaviors you'll ever experience. And there you have it, sleep talking, the hilarious mystery that keeps on giving. If you've ever been caught mid-sentence in your sleep, or have a sleep talker in your life, drop a comment and share your funniest moments. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed unraveling this quirky behavior with us. And of course, if you want more mind-boggling facts and entertaining content, be sure to subscribe so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and sweet dreams. Just don't talk too much.